In South Carolina, with 4 weeks until Election Day, it was a busy process for local officials, many standing in line today to vote. The officials say they are prepared, though, for the increase in voters this year.
Fox Carolina's Carrie Weimer joins us live at the Pickens County Administration Building. And Carrie, what kind of turnout have they seen so far today?
Well, you know, you guys just mentioned a line, but that's one thing that there hasn't been a lot of here today. You can see behind me there are still open parking spaces. They had more of a surge earlier in the day and around lunchtime, but of course now it's kind of tapered off some. But people have been coming steadily throughout the day to make sure that their vote is cast. Travis Alexander has been busy getting polls ready for Pickens County voters.
We're going to have the lines, we're going to have the social distancing, 6-foot distance. We're going to ask people to mask up once they enter the precincts.
As the executive director for voter registration and elections, he says the numbers suggest there could be an increase in voters within Pickens County for the general election.
Going back to historically 2016, is about 65,000 registered voters. We had a big jump this past year with this election. We're up to 80,000.
And Alexander says there were approximately another 1,500 registered voters from over the weekend that will be added to those 80,000 already registered in Pickens County.
And your vote's been counted. If you want a sticker, they're right there.
He says the number of absentee voters has also increased.
From that June primary, we processed about 2,500. We are at 5,500 as of last Friday.
If you don't vote, you don't have any reason to complain about who gets in there or who stays in there. And it's our choice. It's a privilege.
It is a privilege.
It's a privilege.
Marianne White and her husband Tony say it was a quick and simple process to cast their absentee ballot today.
I was a little worried about it because I knew they'd changed the voter machines and everything, so I was a little concerned. But it was really very easy. No problem at all. I was glad I came.
We're prepared to have a 70-80% turnout, and that'd be great if every voter, especially the ones that have just newly registered, if they actually go out on the day to vote or come to one of our satellite offices.
Now here's how it works. You cast a ballot at either the elections office at 222 McDaniel Avenue from 8:30 until 5 p.m. or at the Village Branch Library in Pickens at 124 North Catherine Street from 9:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. These locations will be taking absentee ballots from today until November the 2nd. There's also a couple of other locations you can absentee vote starting on October 19th through the 30th. The Hampton Memorial Library in Easley at 304 Biltmore Road and the Central Clemson Library at 105 Commons Way. Both of those locations will take ballots from 9:30 until 4 p.m. Now, if you work during the week or if you have another situation that makes it kind of hard for you to be able to get out during the week to vote, all those locations we just mentioned will be open on Saturday, October 31st from 10 until 1 p.m. with the exception of the elections office here behind me. They'll open that day at 9 a.m. Cody, Tori?